music, all that stuff. That's what this hour is. And we've got AfterShokz coming your way next. We get so many great reviews on AfterShokz. In fact, I'm actually wearing them. Believe it or not, I'm wearing the AfterShokz on my head. And I even have a little earpiece in my ear, and they're perfectly comfortable. Notice there's nothing shoved in my ear. I'm not a big shove things in my ear person, you know what I mean? And if you don't like that and you still want to listen to music, AfterShokz is for you. We have the best price anywhere in America at $84. I mean, these are normally $150 everywhere else. And what these do is they utilize something called bone induction technology. And what that is it uses the actual bones in your cheek to transmit sound into those little bones in your ear. And it's amazing. You hear music like you've never heard it before. And this is kind of how it actually works. You know, traditional earphones have to be jammed in your ear, and then they send that little signal right into that little mechanism inside there, you know, the little chain, tiny bones that you got in there, and that's how it produces sound. But AfterShokz do it completely differently than any other way. They actually rest right inside your ear where your cheekbone is, and they basically radiate and transmit the sound. It bypasses the eardrum. You know, because the eardrum receives sound, but it actually doesn't interpret sound. It just receives it. This uses the bones in your head, and it is unbelievable. So why would you want something like this, all right? You would want something like this because a lot of people still want situational awareness while they're listening to their music or taking phone calls or whatever. They still want to be aware of the rest of the world. If you have something jammed in your ear, you're not going to hear maybe somebody beeping a horn telling you to get out of the way, or maybe other extraneous noise that you want to listen to. But you still get to listen to your music in a fantastic way. These are called Trekz. You have your choice of colors here, and I'll step in front before Lori comes in and tells us all about them. When you're ordering today, I have them in red. I have them in this great kind of like cool deep green. I have them in this gray. It's like a charcoal. And then I also have them in blue. You get everything you need to charge them up. So look at the value of these. If you try to buy these in retail, because they're the hottest thing going right now, it's amazing how many people want to still be able to listen to some other noise or another sounds while they're listening to their music so that they're not shut out from the world. They're $149. We're going to give you the yoga little trial. That's 3 months with a 30-day trial, and you get the Hello Hello subscription. It's about $230. Today you get it for $84.99. Lori Leland is here to tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh, these are the best headphones I've ever owned.
I fell in love with these the first time I tried them. I'm like, how's this work?
It just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It just clicks because now nothing is clogging your ears. If you've had that love-hate relationship like I've had with the earbuds that fall out and they hurt and you get that ear fatigue, these just sit right in front. So your ears are completely and totally open. You can hear everything. And I just want you to realize this is the latest and greatest from AfterShokz. This is the Trekz Air. So these literally weigh an ounce. 1 ounce.
I don't even feel them on.
You totally forget that you're wearing them. They're incredibly flexible. They're completely crafted out of titanium, so they are virtually indestructible. So easy and comfortable for you to be able to wear, and you're getting unbelievable sound quality. But the beautiful thing is your ears are open. So if you're out taking that walk, you can enjoy nature. If you have kids that are out on bicycles, they should not have over-the-ear headphones. They might get hit by a car.
Totally.
If you have little ones like I do, I want to be able to hear him if he needs me. This is amazing. And you can connect wirelessly 2 devices. So you're doing everything hands-free here. You could be on a phone call. You could be watching movies. You could be taking a yoga class. You could be running or jogging. These do not budge. They don't move.
I've worn them skiing.
Yes.
Best ever.
And look at you. Best ever. Best ever. And look, you are wearing them with glasses. You could be wearing them with hats or helmets. You could also wear these if you have hearing aids, because it can go right in front of your ear, so you don't have to worry about your ears being plugged or clogged with anything else. And the sound quality, the bold, beautiful, rich sound quality is absolutely incredible. And let's just talk a little bit. I know you mentioned that bone conduction technology. This is something AfterShokz innovated. I see a lot of impersonators out there these days, right? But AfterShokz started it all. They've truly perfected this technology, and it really is a completely different way of hearing. So really an unnatural way to hear is by shoving an earbud in your ear canal. That's unnatural. That doesn't make any sense. And for a lot of us, it's super uncomfortable. It causes that ear fatigue. With AfterShokz, it is a totally different experience. Sound is going to bypass the ear canal, the inner ear altogether, and the eardrum. It just comes naturally right through your cheekbones. This is the way we hear voices and hear sounds every single day. So it's a more comfortable, safer for a lot of us, way to be able to hear our beautiful sound quality.
I think anybody that likes to do activities and listen to music at the same time needs to get these. Okay, and listen, I'm not poo-pooing over the head ear, what I call ear muffs.
There's a time and a place.
Let me tell you, when I'm in the car and maybe I'm in the back seat, I just want to turn out the world. And then I'm in a safe place and I got my seatbelt on. I know I'm good. But when I'm out skiing and I got to be aware of skiers. I have to be aware of any other sound out there. Plus, I like to hear the snow as I'm skiing on the snow. But you still have the music going at the same time. These are take them out in any weather. You can use them. They're weather resistant.
IP55.
Over 150 5-star reviews on this. And again, they're not jammed in your ear. They are so comfortable. A lot of people can't even wear earbuds because they don't like the feel of something inside their ear, which is a lot of people out there. Plus, then you have to, everybody's ear canal's different, so then they're comfortable for one person, but they're not comfortable. Everybody's cheekbones love these. If you're out on your bike and you're on the road or you're doing an activity, maybe you're just working out at the gym and you're like, I still need to listen for when somebody talks to me, hey, excuse me, are you done on the machine? Get the heck off, that kind of thing. But they're ideal for that. If you are at all active, you'll love them. Even if you just, if you're sitting at home and you're listening to music, but you still want to be able to answer the door.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? My husband lives in these. During all of his waking hours, he has them on. People will stop him on the street to ask, hey, what are those? Are those headphones? They don't understand why it's sitting in front of your ear. But the great thing about it is he can answer phone calls hands-free. So I'm controlling 2 devices simultaneously, my cell phone, and I'm controlling the tablet. So look at this, 1 magic button on the side, plus volume controls. That's all there is to it. It's so easy. Bluetooth compatible, so that's gonna give you about 30 feet of range, and you're totally and completely wireless, so you can step away from your device, again, 20 or 30 feet. So I'm pausing it, starting that movie back up again. If I want to adjust my volume controls, I can absolutely do that. You can see on the screen there, I'm going up a little bit higher, a little bit lower with my volume. Really easily done. Pausing that movie right here. And then the other thing that's super cool about this is you can use your digital assistant. So all you do is you press and hold the magic button. What's the weather like outside? And I'm hearing Siri in my ear telling me about the weather conditions, and it even pops up right on your screen. So if you're an Apple user, Siri will talk to you. Yeah. If you're an Android user, it'll be your Google Assistant. And then the other really cool thing too is, I'm getting a phone call coming in on my cell phone. So the lovely Marina is now calling me. So I can take that phone call.
Just by hitting the button.
Hello? Hey girl. Yeah, I think I can do lunch today. Should we invite Guy? Sure, he'll pay. All right, honey, I'll call you after the show. Bye.
You always trap me into she asked me to go, and then she says, I'll pay. And I'm like, okay, all right.
You don't have to pay. I'm just kidding.
What's wonderful though is I love that you're taking phone calls with this, because I always think of my mom.
2 devices at the same time.
Well, I think of my mom and who's she was dealing with one side with tremors a little bit, and even holding the phone can be difficult. You don't have to do that as long as your phone is on the table or in your pocket or whatever. You hit the button and you can answer your phone calls on this set. Let's talk about the value again one more time, because I can't get over that we're doing these half price of what they are on market.
Oh my gosh,
literally
this
they're
is
like
crazy.
100. If you pay tax and everything, they're like $160. I priced them out. We're doing it at $84, and the shipping is free today because we're doing all free shipping on electronics and 5 flex or more on everything today. So if you want to get a set of these, remember blue, the charcoal gray, green, and then red. It's called a canyon red, which is nice, but it's kind of a deep red. Here it is. So the AfterShokz just at Marketplace are about $149. We're going to throw in a couple of bonuses. That 1 year Hello is a great subscription too. $59.99 on that. And you even get a little Pandora for 3 months, so you can listen to music.
Isn't that so nice?
And
this is an exclusive bundle. I will tell you right now, if you are stocking up on a few must-have gifts for everybody in your life, this is going to be universal. Everybody will love this. All ages. This is a great deal to get and put in the gift closet. By the way, IP55 rated. I'm just trying to contain the spray here.
You know why
look at this, sweat resistant.
I have friends that bought these that work out, and the reason they told me, they said when they wear earbuds in their ears, it sweats and it gets in the earbud, and they have to clean them out. I know that's gross.
It stops them from working,
but think about it, right? I mean, and not only that, but you're putting something in your ear You got wax in your ear. It's eventually gonna come, it's gonna get in your earbuds. It's nasty.
These stay clean. And let me just show you how to put them on real quick. So all you do, you just put them right over your head like this. And I always pull my hair right out. People don't even know I'm wearing them. They're so discreet. So it goes right over the ear just like this. My ears are completely open. This one has an earpiece in it because I'm listening to my my crew. But I love the fact that I can still have that conversation with Guy. I can hear everything without screaming and shouting, what did you say?
Exactly.
And I'm with you. I love the over-the-ear headphone experience sometimes. But for me, it flattens my hair. They can be hot and sweaty. These are super lightweight. You forget you're wearing them. They're 1 ounce. And the neat thing too is if you are purchasing these today, just know that as soon as this special deal is over, if somebody goes to Google the Trekz Air from AfterShokz, they're gonna be the $150 price point everywhere in the market. So an impressive gift if you wanna knock someone's socks off.
I love that. I love that. Squirrel this away. People will know. They'll be like, oh my gosh,
they're gonna think you spent $150.
Yeah. You're gonna spend half that today. There's 150 5-star reviews. And I hope if you're on the fence, you read the reviews, go to hsn.com and read them. I don't know if I might actually have a couple. Yeah, I do have some reviews.
No cables,
I got
no cords.
Jay Renee says, awesome, never knew this hands-free phone access could be so easy. Everybody should have these.
It's the best.
RN Meach says, easy to set up. Sound is excellent. I could not believe I could actually hear music and the surrounding environment as well. The most impressive pair of headphones I have ever used. That's from Marky 5. So it goes on and on.
Awesome. And
we have hundreds of them.
Impressive battery life too. 6 hours non-stop listening to music and 20 hours of standby. So you can go days and 20 days of standby. You can go days and days and days before charging.
They're easy and you don't have to stick them in your ears.
These.
Which like I said, I don't stick them in my ears.
And this is so much more comfortable.
You're not supposed to
I have to remember to take them off now.
You know, the doctor told me never stick nothing in your ear.
Right?
Right?
Hey, you weren't meant to have stuff in your ear. That's what my mom would have said.
Doctor recommended. No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. They're just saying don't put your fingers in your ears.
It's a good idea.
Anyway, Lori, great job.
Thank you so
as
much.
always.
Great to see you.
Coming up in just